And Dante, welcome back to another episode of The Hobby Never Sleeps. Dante, how are you doing on this beautiful Monday afternoon?
No complaints from me. It's a great day. It's getting chilly.
It is.
We talk about this every week. It's getting chillier and chillier by the week.
I'm loving it, dude.
Yeah?
I'm actually loving it this year. Like, fall is starting to hit hard.
I don't want winter to come.
I don't either. I hate the winter, but you want to know something? You have to think about it like this. You and I, we've grew up in the 315 together, right? Mm-hmm. We have to get the snow now. The snow needs to start piling up end of October, early November, and it's done by April. I'm not having snow until May this year. Yeah. Not again, but.
Yeah. No, it was tough. I remember when I was young, I think it was my senior year of high school, we played an April baseball game in the snow.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it sucks.
It was crazy.
Sucks, especially when you hike up to my neck of the woods, like through the Tug Hill. Oh, it was garbage, but.
No, I love it.
I could think of one reason why you'd be a little upset. Maybe if it didn't happen this weekend, but maybe Thursday night, two teams.
The Sixers won.
One that I like and one that you like played each other on the NFL field.
Yeah.
And one of them just dominated. And I can't remember which one. Do you remember?
I think it was Minnesota.
No, it was them. Bolts, baby. Who's got it better than us? No, listen. I'm going to say this.
Carson Wentz is bad.
He's bad, but he's hurt. He should have played.
He's so hurt.
I honestly felt bad.
I think that shows how little faith they have in their backup, Max Brosmer.
Yeah.
Like, they probably have little to zero negative.
Now, I'm sure we'll get into
JJ's
this.
back.
I do want to say this because there was a clip going around of JJ jumping up and down after one came out of the sideline, or after somebody rolled off the sidelines. Mm-hmm. And he jumped up, kind of like jumped over the player, and then kind of took a nice little celebratory run after. I think it was Justin Jefferson went out of bounds. Do you think do you think that JJ McCarthy should have played this last game?
Yes,
I agree.
Yes,
I agree.
If it wasn't a short week, you might have seen him. I think they were really trying to stick with the 5 to 6 week thing because they didn't want to rush him back.
Fair,
or just rush him back.
Fair.
He's young.
He'll
live.
He hasn't played in a million years. It's
also not a serious injury. He's not coming off an Achilles or an ACL or an MCL. No. It's his ankle.
Yeah, a low ankle sprain that he's already been out for what, 5 weeks?
And if these past couple of weeks haven't proved to everybody that this was not a soft benching, like he's actually hurt. Everybody was like, it's a soft benching. They want to go with Wentz. They wouldn't have played Wentz through that. He also has looked awful.
Terrible.
The past couple of weeks.
Terrible.
It's bad. But listen, JJ's back. At least, like, I'm okay losing with JJ.
Yeah.
It's very tough losing with
Carson, I know. Because it's not your team. It's not the scheme that you wanted. I get it. I mean, that's how I feel with when Rashawn Slater and Joe are out there. Like, it just doesn't, it's not our team. Like, Justin Herbert has less than a second in the pocket. He's been hit more than any other quarterback in the NFL, so it just doesn't feel like we're giving it our all out there.
And we're going to slowly get people back.
Right.
I mean, Aaron Jones just came back. Ryan Kelly should be back.
Yep.
Maybe this coming week, if not the week after. The offensive line's starting to come back.
Yep.
Cashman came back. We need Van Ginkel back. There was a lot of guys who left the game the other day, though, with a concussion.
Yeah.
But they need everybody back to actually compete. But they got one of the hardest schedules in football, so I don't know how this is going to go.
One last thing on this game, and I just want your take on it because it was one of the first plays of the game. That pick, that wasn't a pick, it was a pick.
It was a pick, in my opinion.
I agree, and it's not really to the point if it was or wasn't. If you, again, I hate bringing up the whole Chiefs thing, but the Travis Kelce not getting
It's very
reviewed.
similar. It's the same thing as T.J. Hawkinson last week.
And
then the NFL, literally the refs.
It's a little sus.
The refs went up to T.J. Hawkinson and said, all of us thought it was a catch.
Yeah.
But New York or wherever they technically NFL, I don't know if the NFL is New York or LA or whatever.
It's New York.
Whatever, said it wasn't a catch.
Yep. A little fishy.
Like that, it's listen.
We'll get into that later.
At the end of the day, 7 didn't mean anything.
Right.
But you just never know.
Right.
It was like Eagles Vikings in the NFC Championship in 2018, where I'm telling you, momentum is everything, and it can change games. It can change games. They just scored right there. I'm sure that was hecka defeating to have that happen right away. especially after last week where Minnesota was losing their minds with the TJ Hawkinson thing. TJ Hawkinson was pissed. Dude, I'm curious, too. We'll get into this when we get to NFL, and I really hope it doesn't happen. But I think the Vikings might trade TJ at the deadline.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but they might. If they're not competitive, they're never going to trade JJ.
Yeah.
Twitter needs to stop.
No.
We do this song and dance every year.
No. Why would
They're not trading. They just signed him to a max extension.
He doesn't. I don't think he wants to leave either.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't think he's not Diggs. Diggs
Right.
is a drama queen. Jefferson's not like that.
No.
Diggs wants everything
One
else.
bright spot on your team who has really impressed me this year is Jordan Addison. And I know
Jordan Addison's great.
Yeah, he's great. He's done very, very well. So, I mean, I'm happy for that.
It's Jordan Addison is a wide receiver 1 on probably half the team's in. Not half, but
let's
like,
just slow down. You know what I mean?
is he better than
let's
Rashee
leave
Rice?
that-
Yes.
He's been great so far this year.
Rashee Rice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of things with the Vikings that have been going good. It's just like when Carson Wentz escapes the pocket and thinks he's vintage Mahomes, he learned too much in Kansas City last year.
Yeah.
He learned way too much in Kansas City last year. He needs to know it's not him. All right, so move on to some product that is coming out soon. We'll talk about some product that already did come out as well. Panini's dropping Phoenix on October 29th, which will be 12 packs per box, 5 cards per pack, 16 boxes per case. It's obviously not your high end. It's not your Prism, but they've done a better job to make Phoenix more attractable for buyers to get in. Like last year, they added the Color Blast, which I think were a hit, made Phoenix more of a chase. You do have Phoenicians, and you do have Gridiron Kings. You're looking for repatch autos, some vet autos. I don't know. I don't think I saw the checklist out yet.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Will Patrick Mahomes sign a product like that?
I would assume so. I mean,
it's the thing is
he
like,
has in the past in product like that.
and the thing is
so.
like when I go to the NBA side, like Curry signing products like that,
Correct.
where I'm like, okay,
That's kind of like your comparison is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
What are your thoughts on Phoenix? Obviously, like I said, it's not your high end. It's not even like your Prism, but it's something to continue to kick off the new class.
Right. I'm cool with it. I'm totally fine with it. I mean, obviously they're losing their license coming up here in the next couple of years. So I think, or next year. So I think we're starting to see them really just push that market out, and they're going to go out with a bang. I mean, they came out with Eminence last week.
Yep.
And I've ripped it all week this week, which has been a blast. I don't get to rip wax at all, and it's been awesome. It's supposed to have 10 cards. I'm getting 20 cards in some of my
Yeah, there's
cases,
so many.
right? So I'm cool with it. Obviously, like the I think our consumers and everybody, I think they're gonna enjoy it. But yeah, I think they're gonna load up the product. Now, how does that translate if you quote unquote load the product with case hits and like all this? I don't know how that translates in the resale market.
Phoenix Color Blast did well.
It did well.
They
It
did.
did well.
They still sell
Right.
well.
Right. So I'm excited to see how that works out again this year. But
It's like in terms of for especially a breaker standpoint, but also sometimes for a buyer standpoint as well, having big hits like that in a lower end product really helps move the needle. Like that's why they put Kabooms in Revolution this year. Or I mean, Downers Optics good having the downtowns, but like they've had it in Crown Royale or Panini 101 gets downtown. You know, Panini 101's still solid without the downtowns, but they like to put big case hits that I know everybody chases in some of the smaller products. I mean, that's a perfect segue too because Panini's dropping Absolute
yes,
this coming week as well on Halloween, which you can go Kaboom chasing.
I love
And there's
Absolute.
so many Kabooms this year.
right. I know. I saw that.
So you have your Super Bowls, you have your purples,
And I
and your
wonder
regular chases.
I wonder how that's going to work in regards of like how the thing with Absolute that like I always had a product with was it. So you have your product like Phoenix, which it's still a very expensive product, but it's more like a little lower end in comparison to a product like Prism and National Treasures and Flawless, to where like Absolute is like that middle ground. You know what I mean? Where it is really expensive, but the resale isn't there for anything other than your Kabooms. So that was always kind of like the problem that I had with ripping it is like when I do rip it, like let's say I do a set price for like $600, one person is getting paid, and that's whoever hits the Kaboom. You know what I mean? So I wonder if they're going to load that product, multiple Kabooms per case, or I don't know. I'm excited to see it.
Well, the good thing is, too, for the most part, at least last year when I got the chance to rip it a lot, is if you hit a colored kaboom, there was
Yep.
always a base kaboom with it somewhere.
Oh, really?
Which
Yep.
was good. I just don't because I will bring this up because this usually does come out of it does come out of Absolute is the glass cards. The one-on-one. What are your thoughts on those?
I've always liked them. I think it's cool. Like they're usually redemptions and they grade very well with Beckett. Like if you ever just before Absolute comes out, if you ever hit a glass, redeem it and send it to Beckett. Beckett is the place to send it because they will either BGS 10 or Black Label, one of the two because glass. But I think they're cool cards. I've always liked them. Their resale's okay. Like it's not the greatest, but it's really not the worst. You know?
No, yeah, I'm excited. I think I'll be curious what the price point is on it too because there's obviously no massive rookie chases.
Yeah.
You will have Jackson Dart. Cam Ward's value's not looking amazing right now. I'll talk about it in a minute. So I'll be curious to see. Like last year, like Absolute was
Nasty.
like hotcakes.
Yeah.
Like it was insane because the quarterback class, and it didn't matter because you weren't looking for the autos.
Right. Well, one thing one thing I noticed in Absolute, especially last year, I think is a prime example of it. Retail had a lot of kabooms coming out of them. So maybe that's something you push a little closer towards. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was crazy how many kabooms I saw come out of retail. Obviously, you're not going to hit your gold or now your purple, which is really cool first time. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to. I'm excited to see how the release goes.
Hopefully they grade well this year. I know sometimes it's back and forth. Some years it's off. Some years it's perfectly on. Did you see that the Luke Skywalker rookie card?
I did not.
Sold for $268,000. The card was a 1977 Topps Star Wars #1 Luke Skywalker rookie. Sold at Heritage Auctions for that $268,000.
Insane.
It was a gem mint 10.
Yeah, the last sale of the card was $78,000 back in November of 2023.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, I think it just shows you. I mean, we saw that $10 million sale of the duel 2 weeks ago, and now I don't know. It's just becoming more and more mainstream. You know what I mean? It's awesome, and seeing like stuff outside of sport cards and Pokemon exceptions, right? In the Elder Ring, but like Luke Skywalker, like that's cool. We're gonna start seeing more and more Marvel. I mean, SpongeBob just came out with a product, and that stuff is selling like crazy. So I don't know. I'm pumped for it. I'm happy to see it. You know.
And then you also have the other side too, where a collector lost $3 million on a Babe Ruth rookie card flip. He bought it for $7.2 million.
I remember that sale.
In December of 2023, it just sold at Heritage Auctions for $4 million. It was a 1914 Baltimore News Babe Ruth minor league card considered by many to be his true rookie. Lost $3 million from the sale back in 2023. So there's two sides to a lot of these auctions. Sometimes you can win, and sometimes it doesn't always go as you expected and rise.
Well, I've got a lot of friends, maybe not at this scale, you know, that has cards that big, but like big cards, you know, like 5 to 6 figure cards. And, you know, they shop those cards around heavy throughout every auction house. So I wonder, I mean, I would assume this guy would have done his due diligence, but it seems like he didn't. You know what I mean? Like, do you think that maybe that card just isn't worth that much? Or do you think that he didn't do his due diligence, shop it at Golden, shop it at Heritage, shop it at Prestige? You know, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just, damn, that sucks.
It's a lot of money to lose.
That sucks.
But I'm also going to assume if you bought it in the first place, respectfully, you have the money to lose it. But that's not always the case, I guess.
And it seems like he didn't put a reserve on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it sold for $3 million less, I don't know.
Interesting.
That's crazy.
Let's hop into a little NFL talk.
Yes.
We'll start with the Giants-Philly game.
Yes.
I mean, for starters, very unfortunate injury to Scadaboo. I mean, that's a tough injury to start your rookie year with.
Yep. After such a great season. Shout out to all the Giants.
I mean, he was making
an
argument for like rookie of the year.
Oh yeah.
And then to have that combo with him and Jackson Dart, like that's so exciting. It actually gives him something to be excited about.
Jackson Dart was definitely beat up about it. I could tell.
He was devastated. And then you got the Giants already losing neighbors.
Yep.
Like it's
sucks. That was like, and you know, we had talked about it, like their schedule being so freaking tough. Like no matter what they could have done this year, they weren't going to be successful. They get a couple of games rolling. They beat the Chargers. They go and beat the Eagles. It just, I don't know. It's a dagger. They lose a heartbreaker last week against the Broncos. It's just, man, I think off topic, but on topic, it is kind of strange in these big teams, right? We're seeing a lot of not the greatest calls that I've seen. For example, the tush push fumble, right? Was it a fumble? I don't know. It looked like a fumble to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? Kayvon Thibodeau ripped that bad boy out of his hands?
They're never. It's just the NFL is. It's not rigged. It's not like
It's bias.
It's very biased.
I agree with that, and that's okay. I mean,
Dude,
that's
if
okay.
you watch 80% of the tush pushes, dude, there's always a false start. That is never called. But then the Vikings do a tush push, the same exact thing, and it's like it's a false start.
Yep.
Or maybe not was the Vikings. Maybe it was Aaron Rodgers and the Packers like a week ago.
Oh, or last night, wasn't it? Or no? Maybe not.
I
don't remember.
I just remember there's a call I saw last week of a team doing a tush push, and there was the slightest of all slightest false starts. But then I go back to the Vikings Eagles game on a tush push.
They're full blown diving at them before the ball snapped.
I do like the Vikings approach. I don't know if you saw against the Eagles last week.
No, I didn't.
Where they quite literally. So what I would wish I could demonstrate this, but I'm not going to. Basically, he got the defensive lineman got down on his knees and like kind of started doing like in a bear crawl formation.
Right.
The other defensive line was in the bear crawl position. Defensive lineman kind of got on the other side of him, and then they used him as like a roadblock to like block the center's pushing.
I didn't see that.
And they kind of stopped him, but like I think they still got the first down, but it wasn't that bad. But at least it was something, some type of different idea.
Well, I don't know if you don't think that was bad, they also had a moment in the fourth quarter. They were down, I think 19-30, and Sterling Shepard caught a bomb of a touchdown pass from Jackson Dart, and it was called back for offensive pass interference. I don't know if you saw that play, dude.
I didn't.
It was. I don't have any skin in this game. I could care less about the Eagles or the Giants, dude. That was not offensive pass interference. He gave a little tiny because he was holding onto his arm, so he kind of like shook him off, and they called that a push off. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that kind of stuff. But
do you think it's time for Dable to be fired? Do you think he should be in that category?
The thing about Dable, he's a very passionate coach. Whether you like him or not, he is a very passionate coach, and I think he's a good coordinator. He's another situation like a McDaniels, good coordinator, not a good head coach. Does that make sense? Like I agree. I don't think that he should be a head coach. I think there are a lot of good random head coaches out there that could take over that role, in my opinion. Huh?
100%.
Yeah.
I think what's his name, Flores for the Vikings.
Yeah.
I think we'll get a job. This offseason, maybe, but I thought he'd get a job last offseason. Is the NFL blacklisting him? Maybe.
Yeah.
Dude, another a team that is doing very well, the Colts.
Yeah.
7-1, dude. 7-1. I know I'm on too. 7-1 to start the season. You know what's crazy? I
had them last in the division.
I think you said they wouldn't even win 5 games.
I really didn't. I apologize. All Colts fans, I was dead wrong. Jonathan Taylor is the best running back in the NFL right now. No doubt about it.
And Daniel Jones just makes it happen. He just makes it happen.
I mean, they brought that out of nowhere. Their defense is a little bit struggling, but like it doesn't even matter. They'll just march down the field and score.
Yep. And I understand. They really aren't playing great teams.
But they
have a couple wins.
You're right.
Decent.
But like they're beating teams the way that they need to beat teams.
Oh, I agree.
Like it'd be one thing if they're beating the Titans 20-17. No,
I agree.
they're beating the snot out of every team they play.
I agree. I think the Colts are similar to the Patriots too. Patriots aren't playing good teams.
Agree. But they're just beating them up.
They're winning. But They just aren't playing good teams.
And on the same token, I think you said that the Patriots were only going to win 3 games.
Probably. I still don't think they're that good.
We'll run this back. We'll put a clip.
I still don't think they're that good.
They beat the Bills.
I think the Colts have a legitimate offense. I think the Patriots are just flying high on a really bad schedule.
That's fair.
Like, I think the Colts, like, it's just like who impresses me on that offense for the Patriots. Diggs is getting washed. Henderson isn't as great or isn't
You know,
off to a
you know
hot
who's
start
actually
we thought.
been really good on their team?
Who?
Weirdly enough, Keyshawn Booty. He's
Yeah.
been really good.
Yeah.
I traded him away in fantasy, and he's had over 15 points last 3 weeks.
Really?
So, hey, good for him.
All right, good for Booty.
So
Should Jonathan Taylor legitimately be in that top 3 MVP conversation?
no, I mean, yeah, should he? 100%. Is he going to be? No. I mean, we know that MVP trophy is 150% a quarterback award. You know,
Unless you're Adrian Peterson.
unless you're AP. Did he win an MVP? Did he actually? That's crazy.
He was the last position player to win MVP. That was the year he almost broke the all-time rushing record. He had to be short by 9.
I mean, in all reality, like no one else has really. I mean, yeah, you could say Patrick Mahomes. I guess he's 4-3. I mean, it really has. He's had some not.
Patrick
great
Mahomes
games.
is the MVP, and everybody else is fading away.
As of right now. Yeah,
Baker's been back-to-back week bad games. Josh Allen only put up 163 and a touchdown.
He had two,
yesterday.
he had 2 rushing touchdowns.
At the 1 yard line. I'm not impressed.
I'm just saying the rushing touchdowns.
This
Doesn't
is the
matter.
thing. Every year the Bills fans, they're like, go look at the rushing touchdowns. Go look at the rushing touchdowns. Bro, go look at what those rushing touchdowns came on.
I get
it's
it.
Jalen. It's the Jalen Hurts like stats.
We get it. You don't like him.
Jalen Hurts stats aren't impressive.
You just lay it out there.
because his touchdowns are on the 1
There's no way you're
yard
comparing
line.
Josh Allen to Jalen Hurts right now. That's disgusting. Over just his rushing touchdowns.
You
okay.
know what I can say about Jalen Hurts though, and I'm not defending Jalen Hurts. 'Cause I think Jalen Hurts is overrated. Jalen Hurts has beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. Something Josh Allen has never done and probably will never do.
Was it Jalen Hurts or was it the Philadelphia Eagles?
It was
out of
Saquon
curiosity.
Barkley.
Okay.
Single-handedly.
So there you go.
7 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns, dude.
I'm not impressed. That's just like this whole thing with Rasheed Rice last week. Bro, he had like 40 yards and 2 touchdowns, but the 2 touchdowns were within 5 yards of the goal line. I'm not impressed.
Fair.
I'm not impressed. Let's move on to Broncos annihilating the Cowboys.
Yeah, that one caught me off guard. I still, again, I don't know if it's really Dak. I mean, he had a couple of bad picks, but that defense, dude, is the worst.
It's bad.
I mean, I thought the Bengals defense is bad.
Cowboys
Man,
defense,
that
really
might be
bad.
worse.
It's really bad.
Really,
There's
really
just
bad.
no bright spot. Everybody thinks
There's some bad defenses in the NFL this year. Defense has really gone to the wayside. It feels like
everybody's hurt too.
a lot of overs,
Yep.
smacking overs.
A lot of them. Yeah, Cowboys offense is good. It's just like, yeah, they just couldn't keep up
Yeah.
because their defense is so bad. The defense, you can't win playoff games with a defense that bad either. So
I mean, that's kind of it. Just the Cowboys are just freaking cursed. Imagine if they would have kept Micah, but would that have really changed much? I don't know.
no, because they were
I don't
still
know.
bad last year.
Yeah.
It didn't change.
It's true.
Jordan Love beating Aaron Rodgers as Packers play Steelers.
Yeah, that was interesting. I watched that whole game. Everybody and their mom was on the Steelers. That's the only team that Aaron Rodgers has never beat was the Green Bay Packers. So it was a great scripture. You know what I mean? But when
And
scripture,
they had the lead too.
they did. They had
For a
it.
while.
They blew it. I mean, the Steelers they're another team. That whole division.
It's really
we could
bad.
have swore that division, that in the NFC, your division, NFC North was going to be the best 2 divisions. The AFC North might be the worst division in football. The Ravens go out, finally win another game, but
with Huntley.
Lamar
Yikes.
Jackson still not back. Like,
Yep.
my goodness.
Probably back next week, maybe.
But is that saying a lot
Now
now?
they're looking into the
Right.
Ravens too.
Yeah.
Because I
But
think Lamar was like basically active.
so
really
let me
wasn't.
ask you a question. What do you think the best division in football is right now? Because at the beginning of the season, I was saying AFC North, NFC North. I don't think either of those divisions are.
It's AFC West Chargers, AFC West.
You
Shout.
say the West?
100%.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you had the Broncos, the Chargers, and the Chiefs. Unless I'm missing somebody, I would say that.
At one point, you could argue the NFC East with the Giants and all those guys, but I don't think so anymore.
Lord have mercy, no.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to think. NFC West?
Dude,
No, that's no. Well, NFC West isn't bad. With the Rams, Seattle,
Oh, yeah. No, that's fair. I think
Niners.
I would probably
I'd still say
take-
AFC West.
I
yeah.
agree, but that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Yeah.
I think the 49ers, they didn't look great this weekend, but they're pretty solid.
Right.
And then you have, I think Rams. I do think Rams win the NFC this year. Seahawks look pretty good too. So yeah, one of those two, I guess.
Fair.
Jets finally winning a game too.
I know they got their first win.
Oh my goodness,
That was
Brees Hall
disgusting.
looked good too.
He looked great. Threw a touchdown.
I know.
2
right?
rushing touchdowns and a throwing
passing
touchdown in the fourth. Nuts. I know
Yeah,
that
that's
just
great.
shows. I mean, that just shows how bad these Bengals are. How much? Again, I'll refer it. I knew this was coming. Well, I didn't know that Joe Burrow was going to get hurt, but God forbid he was going to. If he did get hurt, they were going to be atrocious. Because when you lay all your eggs in one basket, in 3 baskets, Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, and address know their problems, what do you expect? One of those guys goes down, your whole team goes tumbling.
Yep.
You know, I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough.
If I'm a Bengals fan, I'm just sick.
Just a lot of injuries. Lamar Jackson, Bryce Young was out, Jane Daniels was out.
Yep.
Dude, I got something to bring up too. Is Jaden Daniels the second coming of RG3?
No, he's only missed, 2 games in his whole career?
3. But
3 games?
RG3 didn't miss those games until his second year too.
Yeah, but he tore his ACL. He had severe injuries. I don't think so. I think Jane Daniels is going to be
Both are
fine.
Heisman Trophy winners.
Okay.
Both taking number 2 overall to Washington.
Okay.
Both lead
Dante's got
their
his
team.
tinfoil hat
Both
on.
lead their teams to a playoff win their rookie season.
An NFC Championship
And
game.
boom, second year.
He's going to be fine. Jane's fine.
They said RG3 was going to be fine.
No, they did not. RG3 had those underlying issues all his whole career. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if I like the look.
He tore 2 ACLs, right? Didn't he tear 2 ACLs, same ACL? Or 3 maybe? I don't know.
Probably.
I disagree. No, I think he's going to be fine. I don't listen. I mean, I don't even want to speak that into existence.
Well, I don't either.
RG3's
but
career, but
it's just
I guess
starting to look very similar.
it is, but it's a different team.
Dude, and then before we move on to another guy that he did get a win this week, but I still think he's on the decline, is CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
He has not been great this year.
Well, again, it's another situation his offense. Yeah,
It's banged.
I don't want to make excuses because every team is banged up. I think the Vikings are a prime example of it. Everybody was hurt. You know who else was hurt? The Chargers last week. Pretty much everybody. Derwin James, our best.
Did you have your starting quarterback?
Defensive player. Yeah.
There you go.
See, this is the thing. The Chargers and the Vikings have opposite problems, right? Our entire team is hurt outside of our quarterback, and we're just trying to get him to play. Everybody on your team is fairly good, but you have no quarterback to throw the ball.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the inverse of our injuries, if that makes sense. But I don't know.
Let's move on to the NBA because for starters,
Yes.
the NBA season tipped off last week. We didn't have a podcast last week.
Yep.
A lot of rookies already impressing.
Oh yeah, Cooper Flagg, dog.
Cooper Flagg making his
Edmund.
debut. VJ Edgecombe, Ace Bailey,
Yep.
Dylan Harper. Everybody looks healthy to start the year, which I feel like we haven't had much of these past couple of years. I'm excited to have NBA back. I love NBA back.
I haven't gotten to watch any yet. It's been a real busy week with Eminence and just NFL season. But I did see that last night, Austin Reeves, 51.
50 piece, dude.
51, 11,
They
and
needed
9.
it because Luka wasn't even playing.
I know.
LeBron wasn't playing either. Lakers are getting wins without LeBron, which is big. I mean, a 2-1 start is helpful as all heck. I will say, Cooper Flagg. Well, listen, he's very young. His stats haven't been last night. Now that I look at it, last night was immaculate, 22 points. The 2 games before weren't crazy eye-opening to me. But yeah, 22 points against Raptors, definitely a step up. I think they kind of figured out their offensive lineup last night with Davis, Flagg, Clay, PJ Washington. But I will say, I think the most impressive rookie so far is VJ Edgecombe. Very biased to me, but I'll stand by it.
It's pretty biased.
VJ Edgecombe
That's fair.
dropped 30 piece in his first game.
There you go.
You know the one player that has dropped 30 in their rookie debut, Will Chamberlain.
Really?
Oh, sorry, dropped more. Yeah, dropped more than VJ Edgecombe. There's been 30s. Allen Iverson dropped 30, but more than VJ Edgecombe was Will Chamberlain.
That's awesome.
Do you know who VJ Edgecombe broke? I think it broke the record for the most points in the first quarter of their debut.
Ooh.
Who was the only person that was right behind him? LeBron James.
Really? Nice.
Is VJ Hedgecombe the next LeBron James? I think so.
I knew that was.
I think
He's
so.
better than LeBron James.
He might be. So, yeah, and then in the Hornets game, he also had, let's see, 15, 8 assists, 6 rebounds,
Nice.
3 steals,
Nice.
1 block.
Doing all the work out there, too.
Well, the thing is, too, and he'll never get the attention because it's just not how the NBA works. His name isn't Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or whoever. But Tyrese Maxey put up a 40-piece against the Celtics and then a 28-piece, 9-6, 6 rebounds against the Hornets.
Damn. Well, the Hornets suck.
Maxey's going to be an all-star this year, and he better be an all-star starter.
Maxey.
He's just a young, small baller.
Is Joel Embiid playing yet, or did he play?
He is playing. He's just playing with minutes restriction.
That's good.
Which he's not happy about.
Yeah.
He wants to be playing the full games. But they won either way, both of them. So, I mean, I'll take it. Just continue to get healthy. I don't think he's playing against the Magic tonight because it's a back-to-back, so he's going to play tomorrow, which would be good. But I'll circle back to Cooper Flagg, though. Cooper Flagg's game-worn jersey from the 10-22 versus Spurs. I'm trying to look. Okay, yeah. So the jersey's being sold at Sotheby's. It'll be auctioned off. Do you think that will sell for more than his rookie debut patch auto?
No, I don't.
Okay.
It's a different market. You know what I mean? At least that's how I look at it. I think it's just a totally different market. You have more consumers that are almost flocked to that debut patch than that jersey. Yes, the jersey still, I mean, it's obviously you're going to have a lot of buyers for it, but how many people are actually going to be hunting that card in comparison to that? You know what I mean? That's at least how I look at it. What do you think?
I don't know, because there is a certain crowd that I think would go big on that game worn jersey.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree. I mean, it definitely could. I'm just thinking which one is going to have more viewership? Which one's going to have more eyes?
Full transparency, why on earth is that being sold?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get why that's being sold. Like, if you're Cooper Flagg, why aren't you keeping it? 2, if you're the Mavericks, why aren't you wanting to keep it?
I'm sure he's getting a nice stipend for it.
Probably, but like he's also making crazy money as an overall pick.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm curious. I don't know. I will also bring up the point. Who do you think's rookie debut patch auto sells for more, Paul Skenes or Cooper Flagg? Because I think we might disagree on this.
Ooh. Paul Skenes sold for what, 1.14 or something?
Something like that, 1.2.
Ooh. Cooper Flagg's, I think, will.
I agree.
Yeah, I think Cooper's will.
Yeah, I just think it's...
I think basketball is starting to take over the market. I mean, we're seeing this left and right with Flawless and Eminence this year.
Yep.
I will say that I thought Flawless basketball last year was better, but we're seeing more record sales this year than last year with a better product. And I understand LeBron James is in it, and you've got those championship tags, but they had that last year. And I don't know. I don't know. We see it with baseball. I mean, we saw for example, we were talking about earlier, the Babe Ruth had sold for $7.02 million, and now it sells for $3 million less. Are we going to start seeing a decline in baseball? I don't know. The World Series is going on right now, and I'm more focused on football. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't know. Shout out to baseball.
I agree. I think Cooper Flagg would sell for more.
Yeah.
I think he's a bigger, it's tough to say, but I think he's a bigger name coming out of college. Maybe, and it's just where the market is. And it's all on top of that, like a pitcher's market isn't the biggest.
Fair.
I don't know, but I think Cooper Flagg could be like a $2 million card.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I could see more, honestly.
Also, at the same time, is that Topps hasn't had this license. Are people going to be as excited about it as the baseball community who's been used to Topps? I don't know. I'll hop over to Wemby because he's been having a crazy season so far, averaging 33.3 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 blocks per game. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no. I mean, Wemby's looking like a freaking freak out there.
Insane.
Did you see that double block? He had the double block, goes down from the logo, just rips one.
Wemby's insane, dude.
He's a monster.
A monster. I don't think he'll win MVP, but I think Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, you don't think he can win MVP?
I don't know. I don't think the Spurs are good. They're all right, but I don't think they're that good.
Okay.
You can't win the MVP if you're below like a 4 or 5 seed. That's the tough part.
Fair.
And NBA doesn't. And if they do, then the NBA's bias is ridiculous because Embiid should have more MVPs. There's other guys. Luka should have had an MVP 2 years ago, but no, they got to give it to the 1 or 2 seed.
Yeah.
It's just like, no. If he's not a top 5 seed, I don't think they'll give it to him. And if they do, 1, it's good for the system, but 2, screw that because why does it start now and not years ago?
Do you think he'll ever eventually end up winning an MVP?
Probably.
Like, do you see the Spurs ever like getting good?
Probably, maybe. I don't think they're that good now. I think once they get to their bench, they're really bad. In my opinion.
Do they have a good? Like I said, I'm not a huge NBA guy. Do they have a good lineup? Like, is their lineup decent?
I mean, yes, but they don't. They are 3-0, but I also think they played the Mavs, who are mid, the Pelicans, who are bad, and the Nets, who are really bad. So once they start playing good teams, maybe things look different. But I mean, their lineup is Harrison Barnes, dude's like 40.
Yeah, he's been.
Julian Champagny realistically should not be in the starting lineup.
I don't even know who that is.
Devin Vassell's only starting because he's on the Spurs. Stephon Castle's good. Victor Wembanyama's good. You have Dylan Harper coming off the bench. Realistically, he's a starter. Luke Cornett, buns. Carter Bryant, I don't know why he was drafted so high. He averaged 1 point and like 2 rebounds in college. Keldon Johnson has been such a disappointment, but he did have an 8, 10, and 5 game against the Pelicans the other day. They're just, I don't think they're that good.
You don't like the Spurs?
No, I never have. I don't think they're that good. But, who am I to say?
Yeah, fair.
We talked about Austin Reeves dropping 50. That was unexpected. But he can score, dude. I think he's going to be an all-star this year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He definitely could be an all-star this year. Is he somebody worth investing in? I don't know. Just because, like, I don't know. Do you invest in a guy like Austin Reeves?
Who's like the 3 on the team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Probably not. Is Austin Reeves a flashy guy?
Is Aiden playing yet? Did he play?
Yeah, he looked good last night.
Did he? Good. I'm glad that he kind of
2010.
revamped his career. He needed to get out of there.
Yeah, he'll once they figure it out more, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah. Warriors look decent.
Yeah.
Thunder look great. Celtics look really bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's what everybody expected. They lost everybody. They have nobody playing. Also, Jaylen Brown is using hair dye.
Did you see that?
And it's getting on players, dude.
That was crazy.
It's like, what is going on?
That was nasty.
It's so noticeable,
like,
too, because he wipes it off in the second half, and it just looks so much different. I don't know.
He's got black
He's just
smear
got to
all over
accept
his
that he
face.
might be balding.
That's okay.
I know.
LeBron embraced it, man.
You just got to embrace it.
good.
Man. Facts. Dude, World Series, we are, as of today on Monday at like 2 p.m., we are 2 games into the World Series. Dodgers and Blue Jays are tied. I think Dodgers pull it out. I think the Dodgers quite literally may win the next 3 straight.
Yeah.
I think Blue Jays had their fun. I don't think they're going to last long. Good for them for making it, but it's Dodgers versus everybody else right now.
Yeah,
I don't think the Dodgers are that good this year.
I mean,
they're great. Their offense is great. Their pitching is, once you get to their bullpen, it's awful.
Well, they didn't even need to. Yamamoto's pitched 2 complete games this whole entire playoff run. Crazy, including one in the World Series.
Yep.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's nuts. Dude, this took me by surprise, but like I understand. I thought this was the most overrated team in college football coming in. I feel like I'm being negative about everything. I don't mean for it, but Brian Kelly fired from LSU.
Just got fired yesterday, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's about time.
I never understood the hype with Garrett Nussmeier. I never understood it.
He's okay. I mean, he's a big kid. Like, I think that's the biggest thing, but I don't know. I just think Brian Kelly's a terrible coach. You know, I agree. Go down the list of I just saw this post yesterday. Go down the list of like their last 4 hires, right? In 4 years, each of those 4 hires have not only won the SEC, but at least a national championship.
Yep.
Brian Kelly hasn't done either.
Yep.
I mean, listen, I understand it's a high expectation, but I mean that's what happens when you're the LSU Tigers.
Yep.
You got to be able to win. And if you're not winning, kick the road.
And would
was it
would
$51 million buyout, by the way?
Yeah, crazy. Would Nick Saban or Urban Meyer come out of retirement?
Yeah, that's interesting. Nick Saban's an interesting one.
Urban Meyer, maybe.
You don't
Nick
think,
Saban, I don't think so. I think Nick Saban's fine. He's getting older. I don't know if it's worth it for him.
What about this name, John Gruden? He's been talking about possibly coaching in college football.
Here's the thing: is
he would kill.
I disagree. I think everybody's going to be like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't take NFL coaches and put them in the college because of how bad of a coach Bill Belichick is in college.
Bill Belichick is his own single unicorn, though, and you know that. You know he's completely different.
If he can't make it work, how can anybody else?
I mean, you could say that vice versa. Look at Urban Meyer going into NFL.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Work great.
Like, but it happens. It works. It's happened. Cliff Kingsbury, great example of a coach that went from college football to the NFL.
Full transparency, did Gruden really even work in the NFL? His last stint? Probably not. Not really.
What do you mean?
The Raiders were not good.
Okay, who has gone to the Raiders and it's been successful?
Nobody.
John Madden in the 70s?
Nobody.
And that's what I'm trying to say is like you can't use it. We have one of the best head coaches of all time coaching there right this second.
I just don't want I don't want to see I'm telling you NFL is going to start or the college football is going to start moving young. Because these older coaches can't adapt with the new era, and all they do is complain about it. Then stop coaching college. If you're going to complain about it, I've been in so many pressers.
I understand
where they just
that.
complain.
I understand that,
relax,
but like
John
Gruden is a prime example. In my opinion, his personality, his persona of somebody that would strive in a market like this. Where he's cool with talking numbers and facts. Like he's totally cool with that. To where like Bill Belichick, uncomfortable in it. Urban Meyer looks like a person that would be uncomfortable in that situation. Nick Saban, 100% does not feel comfortable talking numbers with 18-year-olds. Where like Gruden be like, hell yeah, brother, let's get you paid. Let's go get you as much money as possible. How about that? That's how I look at John Gruden.
It's interesting too.
A persona is everything in college football. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's two huge organizations with a head coach vacancy in Penn State and Penn State and LSU.
In both of those, you want to know what both those programs have in common? They have a lot of money to give out. A lot. So like those are some big positions that I feel like some very high up people would take, you know? That's just my that's my
I think I'd be very curious if Marcus Freeman he's going to be the number one candidate for both, I think.
Yeah, but why would he? He's already a top 10 paid college coach.
I think there's just something different. LSU's just different than Notre Dame. Notre Dame, you're always going to have to play from behind. Just in terms of like
he's definitely not going to Penn State. I can guarantee that. So I was talking to Toby about it. Obviously, Toby, shout out Toby if you're listening. Big Penn State guy. You have to have ties within Penn State in order to coach at Penn State. And that's just a given fact. Every head coach.
And since when has that worked?
You're not talking to the right guy. You're not talking
It's been a while.
To the guy that really, has the answers
for
that.
Another name too would be like a Lane Kiffin, but I think Lane Kiffin's doing just fine
for
the most part at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
I always thought he should take in the Bama job.
Yeah.
But I'll throw a curveball at you because this guy succeeded very, very well at LSU a couple years ago is a Joe Brady. You want to talk about a guy that can lead, that would be able to go back and lead a locker room and play with the new era of college football is Joe Brady.
What about the Indiana coach?
Yes, I think he could be I've seen his name float around a lot for the Penn State job. It'd be a great one.
Yeah,
but I don't know if LSU would want him.
You don't think so?
LSU's different.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if LSU.
They got to get Coach O back, man. Go Tigers.
Yeah,
that guy's a beauty.
I don't know. I mean, I understand why they fired him in the first place, but I don't know why they fired him in the first place.
He's just, what he does
won a
nowadays?
national championship and they were bad the next year, and then they kicked him to the curb.
He goes to Louisiana Tech games with his 22-year-old girlfriend, just hangs out on the sideline.
I love it.
Guy's a beast.
Vanderbilt up to 9 in the country, highest ranking since 1937.
Undefeated, and they're beating teams.
Diego's
they're beating
nice.
good teams. Diego's nice. He's old. Like I don't know if this means anything for his draft.
He might be older than me.
Yeah,
he's
honestly,
getting up there,
I
dude.
think he's like 26, 27.
Let's see.
I could be mistaken. That could be.
Diego Pavia.
I'm gonna guess he was born in 2002.
24 years old. Yeah, so 2001.
Damn.
Man.
I mean, that's an old man in college football.
He's getting up there.
But he's
Definitely getting up
good.
there,
I mean,
man.
he's great. What a leader. What a
and he's
freaking
up there
leader.
in the Heisman race, too. I mean.
Well, that's the next thing I kind of want to talk about is who is the front runner.
This
for
is the
Heisman
most
right now.
pathetic Heisman race I think we've ever seen.
It's bad, dude.
It
really
might
bad.
be the most pathetic
It
Heisman race
It went
we've
from
ever seen.
being the best, it was going to be the best, to the worst Heisman race I've ever seen.
Like, nobody on the list excites me. Fernando Mendoza, great season. Doesn't excite me. Ty Simpson, great season. Doesn't excite me.
You hate him.
Julian Sion, cool. Not exciting. Marcel Reed and Diego. That is an awful top 5.
I'm going to go with Simpson. I think Simpson's probably going to win it.
See, I don't even...
Should he? I don't think so. It's gross. I don't want to even say it. But does anybody on that list really excite you other than Diego?
No.
They're not going to give it to a kid from Vanderbilt. I mean, they could.
And they're going to give it to a guy in Indiana?
Yeah.
Like, if they finish in the top 5, he might get it. Like, they might win the Big Ten.
Yeah. Go through their schedule. Go through Indiana's schedule. Because I'm curious.
Let's see. Oh, my gosh.
They should give it to the running back from Notre Dame. That kid's a beast.
Oh, Love. He's up
Julian
there.
Love.
He's up there. So they play Penn State in a couple weeks. That should be a win. They play Maryland this week.
Dumb.
Oh my God, they finish out so easy. Maryland, Penn State, Wisconsin, and Purdue. That's
Oh my
4
God, they're just gonna dog walk everybody.
easy wins.
Okay.
Wisconsin will be a fight. Could be a
Wisconsin?
No, they're not good, but they're a team that could maybe play you close.
No, out of any of those teams, I did not expect you to say Wisconsin. Wisconsin's the worst out of all.
Oh
those
my
teams.
God, they're 2-6. Yikes,
Dude, they're awful.
Yeah, they're really bad.
The only reason I know that is because they played Oregon this past week, and Oregon was a 37.5-point favorite and didn't cover. Like a bunch of idiots.
They'll
mean-
win out, and then all they got to do is win the Big Ten championship, and it's his. But the Big Ten championship doesn't even count, so because they'll do that Heisman thing like a week after. So Mendoza might win.
Man, Mendoza might win it. What's his odds right now?
Plus 300. So is Ty Simpson and Julian Sion.
Saying
They're all plus 300.
it's not bad, man.
There's no Arch Manning. There's no Nussmeier.
no kid.
There's no Sellers. Cade Klubnik, Carson Beck.
Yep.
College football's cooked. I kid you not, I think this has been the worst college football season we've seen.
It sucked.
It's been the most underwhelming.
The best team is Ohio State. I don't think anybody's going to compete with Ohio State to win the national championship.
I think there's some teams out there.
Who?
I think Oregon's good. They don't play well every week. I think they're good.
Oregon almost lost to Penn State.
I think Ole Miss is really good too.
Ole Miss is the only one. I think
Georgia's sneaky. Let me pull the college.
All those
football.
big dogs are Alabama, Georgia. I think Ohio State is the best round.
Texas A&M's good, but it's Texas A&M.
Yeah, they'll beef it.
Georgia Tech looks like the best team in college football right now.
who
I don't
they-
know what's going on
It's
there.
that kid. That's the kid that should win the Heisman. Is something? What's his
Their
first
quarterback looks good.
name? King. He's a
let's
beast,
see.
dude. That kid's a beast. I wonder if he'll get drafted.
Oh, Haynes King.
Haynes King. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks good. Miami is good. They lost a game to Louisville, but they're still good. I think Oregon's good. Ole Miss, Vandy's not. I just seeing that in actual standing.
That's awesome. Though. Good for
Vanderbilt at
them,
9's
dude.
crazy.
Let them have it. You know?
Notre Dame, they won't win. They're not good. They win games, but they're not that good. Texas Tech, Tennessee, Virginia, Louisville. Bama's all the way up to 4 now. Interesting.
Bama, you said?
Yeah. Well, all right. Anything you have to add? Anything on your mind you want to talk about this week?
No, I'm just, this brings us to the halfway point of the NFL season, which is interesting. We're at week 9 now.
I don't
coming
like
up.
it.
It flew,
How did we
dude.
get here, dude?
It's flown.
Yeah, I don't like
Are you, as a Vikings fan, tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, this is the worst possible case scenario that I've ever seen. 10 being Super Bowl bound. It's already locked in. We already won the Super Bowl. How are you feeling right now, like as a Vikings fan, for your team right now?
it's not looking like playoffs, but you never know. We'll see what it looks when JJ comes back. It's tough to say.
Yeah.
It's tough. If we could have won that one of these previous games, especially like the game against the Falcons, like I'd feel better at like 4-3, but I think we're 3-4.
Yeah.
It could be better.
Yeah.
It could be better. You just gotta
Lions
get
are-
healthy, but
Lions are just
I
the
don't like
real deal
using health as an excuse, but we need JJ.
I totally
We
get
need
it.
JJ back.
When you don't have a quarterback, it's different. You know what I mean? Not having a running back, not having, a couple of offensive linemen, defense, it's one thing. Not having your starting quarterback
Yep.
sucks.
Yep. So it's tough.
Yep.
But either way, that'll do it for another episode of The Hobby Never Sleeps.
Hobby never sleep.
You can find us on all podcast streaming platforms, Google, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, or wherever you want to see our clips. I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time.
We move.